Hey there, it's Susan Pierce Thompson, and welcome to the weekly vlog. I am on a writer's retreat in a cabin in the woods in the middle of nowhere in New York State. And I'm writing the third book, Rezoom. And the manuscript is due to the publisher in just a few days, and I am writing away. And it's interesting because I'm writing about the actions that we take to support us on our bright line eating journey and principles like automaticity. And one of the things I'm doing as I am all by myself here writing is I've let go of my mornings. Like I'm just not setting an alarm. I'm sleeping quite late for me. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a night owl constitutionally. So as soon as I let go of the sort of structures that support my circadian rhythm for me to get up really early, boom, I'm staying up quite late and sleeping quite late. And so, as soon as I'm waking up, I'm really turning my attention to breakfast and stuff. And I'm not meditating or exercising first thing in the morning like I would normally do. And it's interesting because it's wearing on me a little bit. I'm noticing that like today, I really feel like I need to meditate, but now I got to fit it in. And I've got a brain that's saying, I need to meditate. I need to meditate. And I need to do some exercise. My body feels stiff. And so now I have a brain that's saying, I need to exercise. I need to exercise. And I'm appreciating afresh what a gift it is that I give myself when I'm home in my routines and I have automated a morning habit stack that allows me with essentially no effort or willpower investment on my part to execute a morning routine where one action after the other cues the next. And before I know it, I've read my morning inspirational reading, I've meditated, I've exercised, and I'm sort of spit out the other end, ready to eat breakfast, having done those things, and then getting to live a day where I have a lot of self-care under my belt. And I've never had to think the thought, I should meditate, I should exercise, I want to do these things, I should. It's a tremendous load for my mind, my brain to be thinking, I should do this, I should do that. And I'm just thinking about what a difference it is to meditate, for example, every day, but at different times of the day, because you sort of make yourself do it at some point versus getting it done in the morning as part of a morning habit stack that is executed completely automatically. I know that I often talk about automaticity in terms of food, and I think that automating our food by writing it down the night before and then getting into the automatic rhythm of eating only and exactly that and sort of slotting our meals into meal times so that just like brushing our teeth at a certain time of day becomes completely automatic, eating our breakfast in the same way at a certain time of day becomes completely automatic. So I talk about automaticity with the food, and it is, I think, the key thing that helps us to bridge that willpower gap and to faithfully eat the way we want to eat day in and day out. But I'm really reflecting today on how automaticity of self-care is equally important. That if it's not automated, it's hard to execute faithfully, and it's a load on the system, on the reserves. I only have so much sort of in me that I can coax myself to do on any given day. And right now I'm trying to coax myself to write this book. So it's it's an unfortunate thing noticing that now I'm trying to coax myself to meditate as well. I will say that I still sometimes find value in slipping out of my routines and noticing what that's like. noticing what that's like. One of the things that it does for me is it gives me a renewed appreciation of the trade-offs and how on balance, even though the life I live at home is quite structured, it's quite routinized, it's quite rigid in its way, and I have to work really hard to get to bed on time, to get up early, to do these things. The trade-off is really worth it. I really, really love being a person who meditates regularly, who exercises regularly, who eats 3 beautiful, bright meals a day regularly, and gets all that done kind of for free, meaning without burning up cognitive resources trying to do it, and although I really enjoy sleeping in as long as I want to sleep in, and this last night I got 8.5 hours of sleep. The night before that, I got 10 hours of sleep. The night before that, I got 9 hours of sleep. And I got to say, there's a part of me that loves that. Yeah, on balance, I choose the life with the automated morning habit stack, because automating my self-care is a gift that I give to myself, that pays off ultimately. That pays off. So I want you to know that I'm thinking about you and our community really, really deeply these days. I'm praying deeply for helpful words and thoughts and concepts, and just praying that this book would be what it needs to be. It's about relapse, and it's about resuming, getting back on track. And I have suffered so much at the hands of my food addiction, and experienced relapse and resume so much. And I just hope and pray that that experience gets put to good use through this book. I know there's a lot of people in the Reboot Resume course right now, and I think this book will get even wider reach. And food addiction is a beast. It's no joke. It's a very real addiction. And there is no treatment for any addiction that's got 100% success rate. And relapse is a real thing. It's a part of the experience for a lot of us. And so I'm just thinking about you a lot. And I'm just hoping to be of service as I write this book. So yeah, just here's a vote for automating self-care. And for me, the main things that I want to be doing on a daily basis are meditating and exercising. And so getting those done first thing in the morning is such a gift to myself. I am noticing. All right, I'm signing off from this writer's retreat. I'm going to go back to my laptop and keep working on chapter 7. And I love you. I'll see you next week.